Around 1902, the building now known as R.C. Marshall Hardware opened its doors for the first time. It had been built for use by the Greer Supply Company, which had plans to expand its business to accommodate what was then a thriving oil boom community. Cairo grew during the oil and gas boom of the early 1900s into a bustling commercial and transportation hub along the B&O Railroad. In the 1920s, Rolandus Clyde Marshall opened a hardware store, and in the 1930s he moved that business into the former Greer Supply Company building. Marshall's hardware was typical of many hardware stores across America at that time, in that it served as the department store, selling everything citizens of small towns needed. From expressly marked and made Haviland china to quality watches, from large farm machinery and appliances to small practical items, they had it all for decades. In 1983, R.C. Marshall shut its doors, and a dealer from Florida bought the merchandise that remained in the three-story building, some of which was over 100 years old. The store sat closed for 13 years, its windows boarded over, completely empty. It was a store that for many people who grew up in and around Cairo brought to mind memories of early childhood and time spent with relatives. When R.C. Marshall was reopened in the summer of 1996, the town was excited. It was the beginning of a small renaissance. The restoration of the store's interior began by recreating a look and feel similar to the original R.C. Marshall hardware. Cairo residents returned items to the store that had been purchased there by past relatives. Along with many of these items came stories, old advertisements, and photographs. Even original fixtures and furniture from the store returned through the doors of the building that they had left long ago. Today, the interior of the store makes it simple to picture a time when Cairo was a bustling town and the store was filled with customers dressed in turn-of-the-century clothing. The store displays the original rolling ladders and an array of items in antique glass cases under the Victorian tin ceilings. The inventory includes oil lamps, items for use on homestead farms and gardens, kitchen gadgets, camping and biking supplies, cast ironware, railroad memorabilia, handmade baskets, and hard-to-find tools. Make R.C. Marshall Hardware a stop for you while exploring the remarkable town of Cairo, West Virginia. The store is a marvelous mix of things common, things forgotten, and things hard to find. At R.C. Marshall Hardware, the 19th century can be glimpsed from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily from Memorial Day to October. The store is closed from January to March and is open on limited days in April, November, and December. For more information about R.C. Marshall Hardware, visit www.rcmarshall.com. Email rcmarshall@rcmarshall.com or call 304-628-5555.